live with you. I am so happy and grateful to be live with all of you. Thank you for joining me. Wow, I just have to treat this like it's me talking to myself or something, because this is first time going live on YouTube, and I just wanted to give an update, I guess, for what's been going on in my world. Karen's had quite an interesting year. In October of 2023, I got thrown into a mental hospital after letting go of my homestead. Locked up in the mental hospital for 9 days for being suicidal. Okay, so becoming homeless is a scary thing. You're not feeling safe, not having a shelter, not knowing where your next bed, sleep, where it's gonna, yeah, it's scary. Anyways, I didn't want to move in with my mother because she's very difficult to get along with, but by divine intervention, I was here and able to see her taking care of herself very well, very independent. And then in January, she started having a lot of pain, and she diagnosed herself with shingles, which was not correct. And so I feel like I have been able to be here to help her through this, and she's been able to help me in the way that I needed help. Unfortunately, I have siblings that are, wow, siblings' emotions are all over the place. Just because mom got a diagnosis of cancer, now all of a sudden Karen needs a job. Karen's a sponge. Karen this, Karen that. It's like as soon as Karen gets a job, all of their problems are going to be solved. Anyways, it's not scary for me to deal with the cancer. It's not my cancer. I'm happy to take care of my mom the way that she needs to be cared for. The scary part is the siblings that are tormenting me, calling me names, telling me to leave. Anyways, it's quite a journey going from being homeless to living at your mom's place, divine intervention, feeling like you're there to help in a chaotic crisis, a health crisis for a loved one. And during this health crisis, she's really learned to appreciate me more, and is a lot softer and a lot more emotional, a lot more human. I don't know, before you just, some people get into a comfort zone and they start acting like, everything's got to be just this way, and change is hard. Well, change is inevitable. We need to get used to change. We need to embrace change, envision change that's going to change the world. Think about solutions, daydream about solutions to the problems you're all going through. For me, I envision communities working together. People do everything, money does nothing. It's an Ubuntu. And when people start working together and building wealth for themselves, community and working together and finding that loving balance so that there's not homelessness, there's not poverty. There are so many cool opportunities out there that I've been looking into so that I don't feel homeless. Maybe moms can be a home base where I can go woofing. woofusa.com, WOOF, is something about organic gardens where you go hang out on an organic farm. They give you shelter, or you sleep in a tent or a cabin or a room, or some of them have yurts, some of them just have a place for you to camp, and you go help them on the farm and they're supposed to feed you. There's some other ones where you feed yourself, but there's not a lot of work hours involved. Anyways, it's a little bit different for each one, and I have yet to go find my first woofing adventure. It's been a little trickier than I expected. The first one here in Dallas, she acts like she's never checked a woofer in before, and just telling me how to get there and when and how it works and what my accommodations were going to be was just like pulling teeth. It was frustrating. So I do still want to go. With Mom's condition though, I am here helping her, and she feels like she needs me here. Anyways, I'm happy to be here until the door opens up for me to go on to my next adventure, and my sister is very happy to come take my place as soon as I leave. So she's already said that, and then I don't have to worry about my siblings getting on my back for me, telling my mom how to do things alternatively without poisoning yourself. Instead, healing yourself, doing some changes to help your body heal, because the body heals itself, not the poisoning, not the doctor, not the chemo, not the whatever. You need to change some things. Well, your diet, stop smoking, stop drinking soda, you know, the things, the poisoning yourself, stop poisoning yourself, and start making some changes that are gonna really help the body heal itself, like going barefoot outside, getting grounded, helping those ions exchange and relieve that inflammation, learning about energy healing, letting go of all that no longer serves your highest best path, learning about crystals, essential oils, eating raw food is so much better for you than a soda pop. Maybe, just saying. And raw juice is delicious. And I have nothing but time on my hands to help my mom do some of these protocols to help her. But she is on a fixed income and doesn't have a lot of money. So, and all the bills are racking up really fast. She just got her diagnosis in March 18th of 2024. And it's been a roller coaster ride of emotions, and siblings being so controlling, forcing her into decisions she doesn't want to make, and just pressure from here and there, and telling me to move out, and telling me to stop telling Mom how to do it besides the way the doctor said. And it's like, well, they treat this like the doctors are all-knowing, and they don't have any flaws in their path of the way that they do things. But I say there's a better way, a different way, an integrative way, where you can do things with the doctor, but also add vitamin C therapy to help with the body heal. High dose vitamin C is proven to have so many positive effects for the body. There's so many other protocols I've learned over the years. Let's see, what else? Anyways, I'm at Mom's. I have my cat. I just made sure that my mattress fits in the back of my SUV so that I can take off at any given moment. When things work out with my next adventure, when the next door opens and my sister comes, and I can leave and go do my thing without feeling like I'm not welcome, without the pressures of Mom wants me here, but the rest of the family doesn't. Anyways, it's about me and my path, and they want to take care of her so badly, so I'm happy to let them. I know they're not gonna do anything different than what everybody else does, but my mom's learned a few things from me. Even though she gets chemo brain, hopefully she'll remember to do some of these other positive things that are posted all over her refrigerator to help her remember to try gratitude, to try a detox of some sort, to, of course, the gratitude journal, her exercises, getting strength. I want to get her on the rebounder trampoline and improve her balance and things, but she would need a bar and special help to make sure she doesn't fall and injure herself. So we haven't tried the trampoline yet, even though it's something I really want to do with her. The elderly, they stop doing all the things they love, and so I encourage her to get out more or walk more or exercise. It's changed a lot now. She can't do as much as she used to because she had the chemo. She was walking around with a walker and stuff like that. So now that she's feeling a little better, about ready for her second chemo treatment, trying to get her doing her exercises, strength training, getting her strong enough to be able to survive these bouts of monthly doses for 6 months, helping her get strong enough in between, and they're going to do it the next dose whether she's healthy enough or not. She's not back to where she was before she was going through all this pain and stuff. So in my mind, it's like, well, can't they wait a little longer until she's stronger and healthier and able to handle the next dose? I mean, she's not a teenager. She's not a young adult. She's 82. Anyways, I'm no doctor. I'm a PE and health teacher. I've learned alternative modes. I help her with energy healing and the high vibe things that I know can help her in changing, letting go of old trauma emotions, blocked energies, old patterns of complaining is one of the ones that I was working on. And that's kind of personal, but I mean, hey, we all can get in our complaining modes. It's something I've done myself, and catch yourself complaining and realize you don't want to be a complainer, because the more complaining you do, the more complaining things you get in your life to complain about. So instead, if you focus on gratitude and all of the wonderful things you have in your life to be grateful for, the more things you get into your life to be grateful for. So trying to train people to get into a habit of that is tricky, but there are ways to get into habits. And if you know the routines that you can do to just commit to doing it every day at a certain time of day, writing in your gratitude journal first thing in the morning is something I highly recommend. You can write in your journal. I like to start with, I am so happy and grateful now that, and then you list at least 10 things that you're happy and grateful for, and try to feel the emotions of how happy and grateful you are for those things. Here's a recommendation to help you with your gratitude journal. First thing, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have optimal health, the gift of life, the gift of health that gives me life. I am so happy and grateful now that I feel amazing. I am so happy and grateful now that I have multiple sources of passive income. I am so happy and grateful now that now that I'm wealthy. It feels so amazing to be independently wealthy, where I always have everything that I need, and I can go anywhere I want and have the freedom to go do whatever I want and whenever I want. Sovereignty is huge for me, and I'm so grateful for that freedom and that peace within myself, that I know that I am more than my physical body. I am an eternal being here taking an adventure with a memory wipe, just enjoying this meat suit and what it has to offer me and what it allows me to experience here on planet Earth. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And don't get me wrong though, I'm at a really low point in my life where I'm being attacked by family. There's heavy, heavy energies. Solar energies are skyrocketing and helping us purge through heavy, dark, old, stagnant stuff and bringing it, forcing you to deal with it. And that shadow work is tricky. It's rough, but hey, once you're in down those drudges working through that stuff, it's really a lot brighter afterwards, and things are getting better. The new earth is here. It's getting more clear every day that the new earth is engaging and the old ways are crumbling, and it's time to embrace new positive solutions for the new earth. Ascension is here, awakening is real, and embrace it. Master myself. That is the best thing we can do. How is there supposed to be peace in the world when there's no peace in my family? We have to learn how to communicate lovingly and as an eternal being of love, acknowledge where they are at and where I'm at, and try to come to a peaceable solution so that we can all have less anger, less contention within us, and find a peaceful solution so that, you know, if I'm mastering myself, there should be no war in the world. Well, I mean, not in my world. So, anyways, I want to finish up with that. Peace. Namaste. I wish you love, light, knowledge. I am here as a consciousness coach to help people work through some of these things during this awakening. Check out the descriptions in the video if you want to contact me. Facebook is great. Email is available. Anyways, I would love to help you out through this. It can be a rough time when you're in those lows doing this shadow work, and doing a new practice of meditation or gratitude journal or something, prayer, something that's very high vibe that can help you get out of the low, heavy stuff. Laughter is always great. Definitely find something that can make you laugh. It's very healing. But I was going to sign off now, but I wanted to just say namaste to all of you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time, and I wish you and bless you with a magnificent outcome. Magnificent outcomes for all. Namaste.